Hello, folks. This is Chris, KY4CKP. Well, it seems like no matter where you go in the world of ham radio, you seem to run into a ham hacker somebody, and that's what's coming up next on LCARA Ham Radio. Folks, we had a really great time over in Ireland. Brian, KY4BDP, myself, and my wife, and some of my wife's family. If you're doing any traveling, even if it's just within the United States, take your radio. And if you're going to a foreign country, look it up. There's a good chance that you can set up and get a temporary license like we did for whatever country you're going to. We certainly were able to do that for Ireland. And take a radio, take a handy talkie, and enjoy your hobby, even if you're on the road someplace. So we had a great contact with a Irish ham named Seamus, and we're going to play some of that for you here coming up. So stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next segment. Echo India 4 Victor Kilo. Echo India 4 Victor Kilo. U.S. visitor doing radio check. Is anybody receiving me? Echo India 4 Victor Kilo. Echo India 4 Victor Kilo. U.S. visitor doing radio check. Is anybody receiving me?
Echo India 4 Kilo Victor. EA4 Kilo Victor. As I put it into the QRZ, still not coming up anyway. Hello and welcome to Ireland. This is Golf India 4 Sierra Zulu Whiskey. So I'm in Northern Ireland with a Golf India 4 Sugar Zulu Whiskey. Name Seamus. Location is near Newry. GA4KV, I think it was. GA4SZW.
Well, hello, Seamus. The handle here is Chris, Charlie Hotel Radio India Sierra, and my visitor call sign is Echo India 4 Victor Kilo, and here with the family visiting for a few days in Dublin right now, and about to head down the western coast tomorrow, but really enjoying your fine country so far.
GA4SZW. Right, Chris. I'm going to stick you a few wee funny details just here on QRZ. You're not coming up, and it's just if somebody hits QRZ, they'll know your name and stuff, Chris. That's really all important, man. It's basically Chris on
US
tour on the address line. Chris on tour. Well, how are you? Well, you came for the poor weather. You should have come in May or June, preferably May, when we had 25 and 27 and 30 degrees of heat. All we've had this last few days is rain. But sure, what I would always tell a visitor coming to Ireland, come any month you like, but bring an umbrella from GA4SW up in Newry.
Well, you're right. We've had a little bit of rain, but we've gotten kind of lucky with some of the activities we've done outside. It hadn't been too bad. If you want to look me up on QRZ, my U.S. call sign is Kilo Yankee 4 Charlie Kilo Papa. Kilo Yankee 4 Charlie Kilo Papa. And you should be able to see my U.S. call sign over there with my details.
Yankee 4 Charlie Kilo Papa. Do a quick search. And we got you, Mr. Perry. Yeah, 4x4. A geek. We're all geeks. X101 Delta. I've also got an 891, so we're coming from the same stable. Yeah, I just glancing down to it. Lake Cumberland amateur radio. Yeah, good. Yeah, you can get a little by page when you get a time. So, you're in Dublin at the moment. Are you staying in an hotel, or what are you doing? Are you camping, or RVing, or what are you doing, Chris? Over?
Stateside call sign is Kilo Yankee 4 Bravo Delta Papa. Kilo Yankee 4 Bravo Delta Papa. That way you can look me up on QRZ and add me to your logbook. But thanks so much for the advice for the West Coast and Westport in particular. We definitely want to hit a pub or two over on that side of the island. So thanks so much for that. And again, thanks for coming back to us today on the HT. We're just using an HT today to hit the local repeater, so I'm glad it's able to reach up into Northern Ireland.
Yeah, I'm fairly high up, and I can get the Dublin repeaters no problem from the house here. In fact, if I go upstairs, I can get them with a handheld. I need the actual few feet by you to get it. I'm about 425 feet above sea level here, so I'm not so bad. I'm quite a good takeoff down the Irish Sea. I just get into both the repeaters. You have 600 and you have 762. 3 Rock and Cape Pure. We're on 3 Rock at the minute. I don't think you get a big lot. There's one of us common in the wheel where I wouldn't use much of the repeaters. I don't know where you're getting your info on the repeaters from, but if you just Google IRTS, Irish Radio Transmitters Society, IRTS, repeaters, and every repeater in Ireland comes up on it, and it gives you the frequency, the split, the tone, and the split minus 600 of them all. And most of the tones are 88 hertz, but they're not all. Some of them 79. And in fact, the dark here on the border is the UK system. It's 108. So it's IRTS repeaters, and every repeater in the country comes up, and you can put them in there. So back to you, Brian, from GI4SW.
Yes, Roger on IRTS. In fact, a lot of our research on repeaters here in Ireland is from that website. So again, yes, absolutely a great resource. Well, Seamus, we're going to have to leave it at that. We really appreciate you coming back to us today and talking with us. It's good to talk to a native Irishman ham radio operator, and we hope to make your acquaintance on HF someday. This is EI4VK, Echo India 4 Victor Yankee, U.S. call sign Kilo Yankee 4 Bravo Delta Papa. Take a look at our YouTube channel as well, and we hope you have a great evening. And again, thanks so much. Back to you. Well, there you have it. Made a contact here in Dublin on the local repeater. He's actually up in Northern Ireland, but he's on the southern end of Northern Ireland, I believe in Uri. So, but still, Ireland's not a huge country. So if he's up on 400 above sea level, probably 400 meters, then making it into this repeater is not too difficult, I would imagine. But great to make contacts. I'm glad Chris and I both got a chance to speak to him. Seamus, GI4S, what was it? S Victor Z, SZ Victor. We'll look him up again once we look back on the video here, and we'll put that in our logs on our trip here. We hope to make some other contacts, and we'll see you in the next segment.
Hello, I'm Chris, KY4CKP.
And I'm KY4BDP, Brian. And Chris, we're here in Galway, and yeah.
Beautiful town.
Great food.
Can't reach a repeater.
Couldn't reach a repeater, so we said in the next segment we were going to be in Galway. We are there, and it's a great town. They've got a festival going on right now. Loads of people here. Restaurants are packed, but we found a quiet little Italian place that was actually quite good. Now, when it comes to radios, We tried. There's a DStar, but neither of us have DStar radios here. This one's capable of fusions, the FTM70 from Yaesu, but there aren't any fusion repeaters nearby. Nearest 2-meter repeater was over 30 miles away, and we're kind of downtown, so just not really reaching out.
Not going to happen, but we're having a great time on the trip, and we're going to be heading over to Cork tomorrow. We will try again, for sure.
Cork has quite a few additional repeaters that we're pretty confident will at least be able to hit those repeaters and hopefully make a contact or two.
So this is Chris, KY4CKB.
And I'm KY4BDP Brian. We'll be back in the next segment. So the repeaters aren't working. Maybe we need to try simplex. I mean, we haven't really monitored anything, but we could try a simplex frequency and see if it's working. Probably won't work. Echo India 4 Victor Yankee, Echo India 4 Victor Yankee. This is a U.S. visitor here in Ireland trying to make a contact on simplex tonight, if anybody is listening.
Hey, who's this on my channel? This is Seamus. What are you doing on my channel? Go away.
You didn't just say ham hacker Seamus.
I did. This is HAMRadio Seamus. Get off my station.
I mean, we're just over here visiting. I mean, we're not trying to cause any trouble. Echo India 4 Victor Yankee.
I don't let anybody use my frequency. Get off my frequency. Go away.
Like, you own the frequency here in Ireland?
That's right. I own the frequency. Just try and find me. You'll never find me, but I own the frequency. Go away.
Wow. I didn't expect that at all. We better get off the frequency. Echo India 4 Victor Yankee. Sorry, Seamus.
Yeah, I got your sorries in the shack, mister. Go away.
Well, this is Echo India 4 Victor Yankee. Sorry, Seamus. I didn't know, that you were monitoring this frequency and you were that protective. I didn't know you own the frequency here in Ireland.
I sure did. This is making me mad as hell. Get off my frequency. Go away. This is HAMRadio Seamus.
Ham Hacker Seamus. This is Echo India 4 Victor Yankee. Have a great evening.